Welcome back, y'all. As we all know, Dress to Impress has been the top dress-up game on Roblox for over a year now. Since its rise to fame, a lot of new fashion games have been emerging. Some are super amazing and fun, while others aren't quite there yet. I've also seen a lot of Roblox players complaining about the excessive amount of dress-up games coming to the platform, which I personally don't see as an issue. However, I will admit I've been wishing for something new and innovative to release within the genre. But what if I told you there are new games on the way that will change Roblox forever? Would you believe me? No? Okay, I guess. Anyways, today we're going to be talking about new fashion games coming to Roblox that will blow your mind. Honestly, I've been wanting to make this video for a while, but I've never had enough time. But I can't wait any longer. These new games in development look insanely good, and I really want to shine a light on them. Also, a few of these games will be playable in 2025, so we actually have something to look forward to. Now, I do want to give a quick disclaimer. Some of these games are not specifically centered around dressing up like DTI or It Girl, but they do focus on the fashion aspect a lot, just in a different way. In total, we'll be looking at 4 games that some of y'all might have heard about already. Before we start, please be respectful in the comments. It's fine to share your opinion and critiques, but don't be rude about it. Always be very demure, very mindful when sharing your thoughts. With that being said, let's start off with a game that is expected to release in April. A game inspired by a popular franchise about stylish monsters. Let's talk about Monsterverse. So I actually found out about Monsterverse through another YouTuber named TTRH, which I'm kind of shocked about because this game has been in development since 2023. After researching, this game is basically a Monster High inspired role-playing game that's coming to Roblox. In this game, you will attend as a ghoul at Eerie High, where your second life is your afterlife. Based on everything I've seen so far, you'll be able to attend classes, roleplay with other players, and of course, most importantly, dress up. Now, I already know what some of y'all are thinking.
Punk, isn't this actually just Royale High?
Well, no,
I know the concept is similar to Royale High, however, I think that Monsterverse is going to be way better.
That's my opinion!
Also, Royale High didn't invent the concept of role-playing at a high school. Another reason why I'm mentioning this is because on Twitter, a lot of people say this, and it's a bit frustrating because it sounds like nobody else is allowed to do this concept. Similar to how people feel about DTI, if any other fashion game comes out, immediately it's considered a copy. And really, I just want y'all to keep an open mind. I'm gonna go ahead and show y'all all the leaks I found for Monsterverse, and y'all can make your own decision on how you feel about it. Let's start off by looking at the builds. This first sneak peek shows a train station. I don't know for a fact where it's gonna take you exactly, but I did find a leak of the map that shows different locations for the game. So it looks like you'll be able to go to the graveyard, Vampire Manor, Eerie High, competition mode, village, and the fair. The next sneak peeks we have regarding builds is the cafe. I'm thinking this might be the school cafeteria, but I'm not too sure. And finally, here are the sneak peeks for the campus. Honestly, y'all, don't play. It looks amazing, right? That's pretty much it for the builds. Now let's go ahead and look into the fashion aspect of the game. First, I have to show y'all the hairstyles. Look at how absolutely beautiful they are. And as you can tell by the sneak peeks, there's a lot of black hairstyles, which I know a lot of players are going to appreciate, especially since some games don't tend to have those type of hairstyles. Now, based off what I'm seeing, I think they look beautiful, but let me know in the comments down below how you feel about these. Now let's move on to clothing sets. The first one is called the Runway Bride of Nocturna, which looks so beautiful. I can't believe they made this. Next, we have the Eerie High uniforms for both the femme and masculine players. Next is this beautiful Lolita set, which also has a femme and mask version ready. Also, quick side note, I think it's amazing that they're working on making mask sets too. It's nice to see that mask players are getting fed from the beginning instead of having to wait. Now this next one, it doesn't have a name yet, but this set is also for mask players. And as you can tell, there's gonna be different body types. Honestly, just by knowing that, I'm already in love with the game. And the final set that I specifically want to highlight is the Duke and Duchess of Empria set. Look how gorgeous this is. They even created a small trailer for it and it looks so cute. Now these aren't the only sets that have been leaked. leaked. They have been working on the game since 2023, so there's a bunch of them. But if I go through every single one individually, we'll be here all day. So I'm just flashing them on the screen for y'all to see. Now the next thing we're going to talk about is accessories. This game will also have halos similar to Royale High. However, the difference is they're not considered rare in the game. Based on a tweet I saw a while back, apparently the wings are going to be the rare item. So to me that sounds like we won't be able to fly in the game unless we have wings, which honestly I'm perfectly fine with, especially since you have a train station to use. Now there was some drama on Twitter regarding the halo. A lot of RH fans started coming at the game because of the fact there's a halo. I don't think it's a big deal, and also the halo looks completely different from the ones we see in Royale High. Now the last few leaks I'm gonna go ahead and talk about are regarding the gameplay. Now one big difference between this game and other Roblox games is that they're actually using a custom modeled head. So instead of it being blocky like normal Roblox games have it, the devs created a head that kind of looks similar to the ones for Monster High. And real quick, I want to go ahead and talk about Skella, the unhelpful guide of the underworld. She's basically the NPC that works the front desk who really doesn't help you at all. There's also a vampire NPC named Lady Maya. I'm not sure what her role is in the game, but she's super cute. And real quick, I'm just gonna play one of the soundtracks for the game. And those are pretty much the main leaks I want to go over with y'all. If y'all want to see more, I'll leave the link in the bio so y'all can look at their social media. So for those people who got excited looking at the leaks, no worries, a demo version of this game is releasing in April. I'm so happy I don't have to wait a whole another year. I will definitely be playing, and maybe I'll post a video about it as well. With that being said, let's go ahead and move on to the next game. Okay, I'm gonna be upfront. Some of y'all might get a little weirded out with this one, especially if you're not into that kind of aesthetic, but I really want to talk about this game. I'll actually be surprised if some of y'all have heard of this one, because I don't really see news about it except if it's coming from the creators, but chatDOLL is gonna be revolutionary, or at least that's what I personally think. Now there isn't a lot of information describing what this game is about, but based off what I've seen and what the creators have said, it seems to be a surrealistic type game, and it looks like the creators were inspired by the singer FKA Twigs. I know some of y'all are probably like, I've never heard her music, but I bet you have. A couple of years ago, this meme went viral where Miss Piggy was like, "You know I'd do anything for you, Kermie." Y'all remember that? So the original song is called Cellophane and it's by FKA Twigs. Anyways, there's not a lot of leaks out right now, but I'll go ahead and show a couple of them here. These are two of the hairstyles they've leaked so far. There's also two face leaks that I saw, which are definitely unique in my opinion. They've also shown a couple of the clothing sneak peeks, which I know they're a little bit different, but the aesthetic of this game is not the same as the others. Personally, I like all the clothing I've seen so far. They've also shown different nails that can be worn in the game, as well as jewelry and accessories. And we can't forget the shoes either. Now this next leak, I'm not sure if it's a set we're gonna get in the game or if it's an NPC, but the chatDOLL Twitter basically tweeted out, "chatDOLL Meta Angel coming soon to Roblox." Now I'm gonna go ahead and show y'all a video that they posted that I think might be the gameplay. It could change because this was posted a while back, but I do want to give some of y'all the heads up. It could be a little creepy if you don't like this type of stuff. Now I'm muting the audio because I think it could be copyrighted, but the first time I watched this and it had the audio in the background, it gave such a weird feeling, but I liked it. I don't know how to explain it. I think that's why I'm so intrigued with the game, because the concept just sounds so different. I don't think I've seen anything like this on Roblox before, and that's something that I've been wanting for so long. Not specifically in Roblox, but in gaming in general. As of right now, there's only one body type that I've seen. I'm not sure if they'll add different body types in the future, but as of right now, this is what we got. And the last thing I'm gonna go ahead and talk about is the Q&A they did. The first question that somebody asked is, will chatDOLL have mini games? The Twitter account responded, of course, but think even bigger. The next person asked, will chatDOLL be more like Royale High or DTI? And the Twitter account responded, it will be more like better. Ooh. And the last question I'm highlighting says, is it a fashion game like Runway, or is it an open world like Royale High, or like other dress-up games? The Twitter account responded saying, we can't necessarily spoil the gameplay yet, but stay tuned for exciting updates. We're currently working on the alpha launch. The launch should tell you what type of game it is. Now, as for a release date, I thought I saw that the alpha launch was expected to possibly release in 2025, but I might be confusing it with another game. However, but they did post a tweet that said, "Stay tuned for our upcoming alpha launch, coming to Roblox very soon." For me personally, very soon sounds like this year, but nothing is confirmed as of right now. If any of y'all watching are interested in this game, I'll put their socials in the description below. And if you're interested in this game, please let me know. I've been wanting to talk about this game for so long, but I don't know anybody who knows about it. I'm super excited for this one to release. Anyways, the next game we're gonna look at, I'm actually a part of their influencer program. Some of y'all probably already know what I'm talking about, but if you don't worry, I'll get y'all filled in. So for those of y'all who don't know, back in February, Leah Ash released a video stating that she was collaborating with a studio named VKYD Labs to bring a new dress-up game to the platform, this game being Glam Girl's Dress-Up Haven. Now, based on what Leah Ash said in the video, it's gonna be a dress-up game but with a twist. I'm not sure what the twist is, but I'm so excited to find out. I'm not gonna lie y'all, the anticipation is killing me. Now, a few days later, they opened up applications for influencers, and I was like, you know what, let me go ahead and apply. And I got accepted, y'all. I was so shook, I can't explain it. Now, before we go over leaks, I just want to say thank you to everybody in the Glam Girls team for believing in me and adding me to their program. I really do appreciate it. Anyways, here are all the leaks that are out right now. The first one shows the dress up room and some of the clothing pieces that we'll be able to use during the game, and they look so cute. Oh my god, especially this denim skirt over here. Like, I need this in real life right now. I also really love the aesthetic of how the room looks. They also released this video showing cyborg fashion, and the body is actually tea, y'all. I've never seen something like this in a dress-up game, so I'm actually shook. Next, we got some close-ups of the purses that are coming to the game as well. My favorite one is this pink one right here. Something else that I love about this game is that they are focusing on making cultural items. Recently, they posted sneak peeks of the Indian collection they're working on. I always love when games take the time to look into different cultures and find different ways to integrate it to their game respectfully. The Glam Girls Twitter account stated that their goal is to give every player that warm, heart at home feeling no matter where they're playing from. Now, I really wish I could show y'all some more sneak peeks, but since the game was just announced in February, there's not that many out right now. But don't worry y'all, the team is working extra hard to get more sneak peeks out. Now, they haven't announced anything regarding release dates, but I'm hoping they release a beta sometime this year. Since I'm a part of the Glam Girls influencer program, I'll definitely keep y'all updated. Anyways, I'm super excited for this game to release, and hopefully we'll be able to play it sometime soon. I highly recommend y'all give them a follow on social media. The links will be in the description. With that being said, let's go ahead and move on to the very last game on the list. Alright, so this next one, I feel like a lot of people know about it. It's been under development for a while now, and if you're on TikTok, you've probably seen some of their videos. There's also been a lot of big creators who've talked about this game in the past. This game is called Momo City. Now, this game is actually considered a life sim Roblox game. However, I decided to include it in this video because the fashion is so peak. And to be honest, in most sim games, fashion is like one of the main things people worry about, besides decorating your house, of course. Now, I'm gonna be honest, this game has way too many leaks for me to go over, but I'm gonna show as many as I can, specifically the ones that I feel are important and that I really like. Since this is a sim game, there's gonna be a bunch of different locations where players can hang out at, such as the Momo City Ribbon Mall. Here you're able to shop for clothing. There's also gonna be a maid cafe, which is gonna have a cooking mini game similar to Cooking Mama. There's a beach where players can go hang at. There's also Coco's Bakery. They even have ATMs where players can withdraw money and deposit. And there's a lot more that I'm not talking about right now, but yeah, y'all, this game is gonna be huge. Now, another thing I want to talk about real quick before we get into the fashion aspect is regarding the waiting screens. They look so incredible, and you can tell they took a lot of time making these. Also, this is gonna be another game that has many different body types, which we absolutely love to see. Okay, let me go ahead and get into the fashion. All the sneak peeks they've shown of clothing have ate so good. Like, the developers are truly putting in work to make unique and creative pieces. Now, from my understanding, this set of shirts right here will be the free ones you get when you first start playing, and then the rest of the clothes you'll have to pay for. I'm assuming some of them you can pay with in-game currency, while others will cost Robux most likely. Besides the fashion, the character customization looks so incredible, and all the hairstyles I've seen so far eat down. Now, another important aspect of the game is the NPC NPCs. They have a ton of them, y'all. They even had like a little character voting event where players were able to participate in weekly quests to get rewards for the actual game. However, it did get shut down because people were confusing it for the real game, so that sucks. But Momo City has these amazing NPCs that work at different shops, such as Karosu-chan, Nami, Coco, and more. They have an idol NPC as well. There's even the princess of Momo City, and she's absolutely gorgeous. But yeah, there's a bunch of them. Now, about 3 months ago, Momo City posted a cinematic trailer on their YouTube channel. Now, when they released this trailer, this was actually the first time I ever heard of this game. Based on what they said under their YouTube video, this trailer was actually created to be shown at the Roblox Creator Awards. But unfortunately, it didn't get shown. Or at least that's what I understood from the pinned comment, which absolutely sucks because this game deserves a lot of attention. And I also feel like this game will bring a lot of older players to the platform because I know for a fact there's a lot of players my age that love sim games. Now, this game does not have a projected release date at this time. However, it does say coming soon, so maybe we'll get it before GTA 6.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
I'm sorry, y'all, I couldn't resist. Thank you so much for watching today's video. I really appreciate everyone who tunes in, and especially people who tune in no matter what the video is about. Y'all are truly hardcore shroomies. Honestly, I'm super excited for these new games to come out. I love playing DTI and sometimes RH here and there, but after a while I get burnt out and I need something else. I feel like Monsterverse is going to feed the role-playing community so well. Glam Girls is going to bring a new and fun experience to the dress-up genre, and it's going to be so fun sharing all the exciting sneak peeks and news since I'm in their influencer program. Which again, thank you to the Glam Girls team for choosing me. It means so much and I'm forever grateful. I'm also ready for chatDOLL to open my third eye. I actually don't know what to expect with this game, but I know I'm sat. And lastly, as a Sims loving girly, Momo City is going to have me glued to my screen 24/7. I fear y'all won't see me for a couple of months. Just kidding, just kidding. But no, seriously, I will be addicted. Anyways, let me know in the comments down below which game you're most excited for. Are there any other games that I didn't mention that you're excited about? Also, what are some fashion games out right now that I should try? It doesn't have to be on Roblox, just any fashion game you truly love playing. Okay, bye, see you in the next one. Bye, okay, bye, see you, bye.